Hey guys, so in today's video I want to talk about PayPal and more specifically when they ask you to confirm or reconfirm your taxpayer status. So they do this, I don't know, once a year, twice, once every 2 years. I don't know how often, but if you're using PayPal, you've probably seen this before. So it's an email like this that you receive one day. So in this case, it was to reconfirm my taxpayer status. So in 2019 you confirmed that as the owner. Anyway, this is basically this only applies to US citizens, right? But everybody's asked to do it. So if basically what happens, the US government, the IRS, they tax the US citizens on their worldwide income. So even if you leave the US, you still have to pay tax to the US government. A smaller amount, but you still have to pay it, right? For any money you earn wherever you go forever. You know, that sucks, but there you go. And the US is the only country that does this for now. Most other countries operate on a 6-month basis. So if you spend more than 6 months a year in that country, then you're considered a tax resident and you have to pay taxes in that country. That's what digital nomads are all about, like people that live for 4 months here and then 4 months in the other country and then 4 months in another country. That way they never become a tax resident in any of those countries, and technically they don't have to pay taxes anywhere, you know, legit, right? Now, personally, I don't really like that because I don't like moving around so much. You know, I like to have my stability, but you know, whatever works for, you know, whatever rocks your boat. So anyway, since the US does this, they basically, and the US, you know, being the strongest country in the world or whatever, they have the power to require every bank and financial institution in the world to send them all the information of any US citizen using their services, right? Now, they probably can, you know, demand this and get it from Russia and China, but they can do it for most of the rest of the world, right? And so PayPal, you know, being I assume they're a US company, they, you know, they're very happy to send them this information, right? So if you're not a US citizen and you get this ask by PayPal, all you have to do is open the page where you submit the tax information. There's going to be a field somewhere where you're going to choose that you're not a US citizen. You click submit and you're done. So you don't really have to do anything. You don't really have to give any information, and that's it, you know. If you are a US citizen, you're going to have to give out your information on that form. I don't know exactly what, but you know, I'm not from the US. I've never seen anyone do it, so I can't give you more information. I assume your, you know, ID number, blah blah blah. There's probably going to be a couple of things. The one thing I'm not sure about is if you're a US citizen. Well, one thing I am pretty sure about, if you're a US citizen and you go and you click that you're not a US citizen and don't give them the information, I would imagine PayPal will eventually send all of the information for all of the US citizens who are using their service to the US government, to the IRS, and then eventually they'll get to get to you and see that you didn't give out your, you know, taxpayer information, and then you'll be in trouble, probably. The one thing I'm not sure about is what happens if you have a double or a triple nationality. So if you're French and German and an American, so you have 3 passports. Frankly, I'm not even sure if those 3 countries allow you to have like an extra nationality, but let's say they do. And say, you know, you took your French passport and you're in France and you registered a PayPal account with your French information. So do you have to give your US taxpayer information, considering you're French, but you know, I don't know, you know, you're gonna have to Google that, or you know, consult a lawyer or an accountant or something. So anyway, guys, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. If you're not from the US, if you're not a US citizen, if you don't have the US citizenship, US passport, you don't have to do anything here, but you do have to open PayPal and you know, click that you're not a US citizen and click submit. If you are a US citizen, you're gonna have to give this information, and you better, you know, otherwise you're probably gonna get into more trouble than it's worth. In conclusion, I would not want to be a U.S. citizen, frankly, because like you can't escape this. Now you might say, well, yeah, but if you're not in the U.S., you only pay 2% or 5%, like federal income or whatever they call it, or federal taxes. But why? Why? No, 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 no. It's like they own you. You can't escape it. You can go to Mars and they're gonna be like, wow, well, you have to pay taxes to the U.S. government. Like no. So I don't like that. I really don't like that. Like the only way to get out of it, as far as I know, is to renounce your U.S. citizenship. And as far as I know, not an expert, this used to be easy, but today it's not. Like to do it, you're gonna have to like spend a lot of money, and they're gonna literally confiscate some of your shit, some of your stuff. So it's a pain in the ass. Any other country, you can escape it. You leave the country, you stay out of it for longer than 6 months. Depending on the country, different countries have different rules, but you can get out of it. I'm not sure about China, but so there you go, guys. That's all I wanted to say. There's going to be a link in the description of this video, which you can click to come to this article. Check out some of the other articles on my website if you want. I have some more screenshots here that I've received over the years regarding this topic, like IRS certificate of foreign status. Account holders who receive payments for goods and services need to confirm their taxpayer status so that PayPal can meet its compliance obligations. And this is the same thing. If you're not a U.S. citizen, you just go click, I'm not a U.S. citizen, boom, done. We've added limits to your account. Take action now. Yeah, see, if they ask you to confirm your taxpayer status and you don't, and a week or 2 or 3 goes by or whatever, then they can start imposing limits on your PayPal account in terms of receiving money, withdrawing money, etc., until you confirm the status. And lastly, when you do provide the information, whether you provided the information like proper as a U.S. citizen or you just clicked that you're not a U.S. citizen, you're gonna get an email to confirm. Thanks for providing your taxpayer information. If you're subject to U.S. tax reporting requirements, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. And there you go. That's it, guys. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video.